God sent you 998 billion. Claim it before it vanishes by listening carefully till the end. Listen to me now, because you may never hear this again. This is urgent. If you turn away, scroll past, or let your mind wander, you could miss the very thing God has been preparing for you all your life. You have no idea what you're standing in front of. This is not a joke. It's not a metaphor. Heaven is opening something real, something massive, something already yours, but you have to listen to the end or you'll lose it. Comment Amen to receive what's being released over your life right now. The 998 billion I'm speaking of is not a currency of this world, but the storehouse of heaven. God is not limited to gold, silver, or dollar signs. What He has stored up for you is worth more than anything money could buy. Breakthroughs you've prayed for, healing you've begged for in silence, doors that no man could open, and protection that no enemy could break through. You were never forgotten. This treasure has your name written on it, but you must stay, you must believe. Because if you don't claim it now, it begins to vanish. Some of you have cried yourself to sleep this week. You've questioned if God is even near you. But He hasn't just been near. He's been preparing a release so enormous it would have crushed you if it came too soon. That's why He waited. That's why you felt delay. But today is not delay. Today is delivery. This is the moment where everything begins to turn. If you ignore this, you could walk away from the very miracle you've begged God to send. This 998 billion blessing is the full measure of what has been stolen, delayed, blocked, and buried in your life. And God is saying, it's time. You are about to reclaim everything the enemy tried to bury. You're about to rise out of cycles that kept you down for years. The floodgates are opening not just for you to survive, but to overflow. You were born to carry more, and heaven is handing you the key, but the door closes if you walk away too soon. Like this video right now, if you feel something stirring in your spirit, this is not entertainment. This is divine alignment. You were chosen before you ever knew how to pray, before the tears, before the heartbreak, before the betrayals that broke your trust, before people left, before you felt abandoned. God had already written your name on a harvest so vast, the devil's only strategy was to distract you long enough to miss it. But you're here, and this is not coincidence, this is divine appointment. You are hearing this because the enemy failed to take you out. Now God is about to pour in what the enemy couldn't stop. Comment 1111 if you believe something is being unlocked in your life now. The number 998 billion is heaven's way of showing you scale. It's not about money, it's about magnitude. It's about the weight of the favor, the depth of the healing, the power of the restoration. God is telling you, I didn't forget. I counted the tears. I saw the nights you held on when it would have been easier to let go. And now, I'm repaying you with something too big for your mind to calculate. That's why you need to be still. That's why this moment matters. Do not scroll. Do not walk away. This isn't just for inspiration. This is for instruction. Because to claim what's already yours, you must stay in position. God is not releasing this to people who are double-minded or half-hearted. He's releasing this to the faithful, the broken but still believing, the ones who didn't give up when no one clapped for them, the ones who kept showing up when it felt like nothing was changing. You may be thinking, but I don't deserve that much. And that's exactly why you'll receive it, because you didn't earn it. Jesus did. His blood wrote your access pass. His resurrection sealed your inheritance. His Spirit is guiding you to the place where you can finally receive it. You're not standing here by accident. You're not listening to this because it popped up randomly. This is heaven reminding you who you are. You are not forgotten. You are not disqualified. You are not behind. You are next. Heaven's economy doesn't move by human timing. It moves by divine trust. And when God says, claim it before it vanishes, He's not warning you out of fear. He's calling you out of delay. You've waited long enough. You've questioned long enough. Now He's saying, step forward. Receive it. I have more than you can hold, but only if you don't turn back. If you've lost things this year, relationships, peace, even your identity, God is saying, I'm not just restoring, I'm multiplying. The pain you've carried is becoming the power you walk in. The silence you endured is about to become the sound of answered prayer. The lack you lived with is turning into the overflow you never imagined. He is not done with you. In fact, He's just getting started. I know you feel tired. I know you feel like nothing has worked. But listen closely. What if this moment was the one that changes everything? What if you're one prayer away from a door that doesn't just open, but stays open? What if God brought you here to tell you, I'm releasing 998 billion worth of grace, healing, peace, favor, and restoration over your life? This is not about material riches alone. This is about destiny, about calling, about stepping into the life you were born to live but were too burdened to reach for. And now that burden is breaking off. The chains are falling. The veil is lifting. You're not who you were before. You're about to rise with new strength. God is breathing on you again. Heaven is responding to your surrender. Comment 222 if you trust that God is already moving for you in this very moment. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This is sacred. This is holy. Don't let your mind talk you out of it. Don't let the enemy steal this from you with distractions. If you knew what was coming next, you'd be weeping in gratitude already. Because this is the season where the struggle turns into testimony. This is the chapter where loss turns into legacy. And you're not just a witness, you are the vessel. This isn't about what you've done wrong. This is about what God still plans to do right. Don't let your past convince you you're not worthy. God already decided you are. You've been living under a ceiling that was never meant for you. You've been praying small because life made you shrink your faith. But God is breaking that ceiling today. What He is sending isn't just a little help, it's a flood. This is not a gentle stream of blessings. This is the 998 billion overflow that's been stored up for you. And He's not asking if you're ready. He's saying it's time. You've been faithful when no one saw you. Now you're about to be rewarded in a way everyone will see. Comment 333 to declare your faith right now. God never asks you to understand everything. He asks you to trust. And I know it's hard to trust after all the disappointments. You feel like you've been climbing forever and still haven't seen the top. But here's what God is saying. You were never climbing in vain. Every step, every tear, every time you didn't quit, every moment you worshipped, even when you didn't feel anything, He counted all of it. And it built something in the spirit, a momentum, a pressure. And now that pressure is breaking into promise. You haven't been forgotten. You've been formed. In the silence, God has been preparing you for something only you can carry. That's why others walked away. That's why certain doors closed. It wasn't punishment, it was protection. God had to make room. He had to make sure that when the 998 billion blessing arrived, You would be ready to hold it without it breaking you. You're not empty. You're prepared. You keep asking, but how will I know it's for me? And I'm telling you now, it's already yours. The confirmation isn't in a sign, it's in your survival. You're still here after everything tried to take you out. That's not an accident. That's God's signature. You were chosen for this. The enemy knew it, and that's why the battles were so brutal. But God let you walk through fire because He knew it couldn't consume you. This is your moment to stop just surviving and start receiving. What's been blocking you is breaking. The anxiety, the fear, the guilt, the shame, the confusion, all of it is falling off. God is lifting the weight. You are stepping into a season where you will walk lighter but carry more. Where you will sleep peacefully and wake up with purpose. Where things that used to scare you will now serve you. Because the Spirit of God is covering you like never before. Comment 555 if you receive that covering right now. Let me remind you of something. God is not a man that He should lie. If He said He would bless you, He will. If He said you are healed, then you are. If He said the storm would pass, then it's already dying down. Your job is not to fix it all. Your job is to stay still and let Him be who He says He is. You don't need to have it all together. You just need to stay surrendered. There are angels assigned to you. There are blessings already on the way. There are open doors you haven't even seen yet. And they are waiting for your obedience, not your perfection. Don't delay your own breakthrough because of doubt. Don't hold back because you feel unworthy. God chose you, knowing all your flaws. His love was never based on your record, it's based on His promise. This is the part of your story where the unexpected happens, where the prayers you forgot you prayed start getting answered, where the job you thought you lost leads to the calling you were made for, where the relationship that ended makes room for something real, whole, and holy, where your lack becomes your testimony of how God provides. He is rewriting what the enemy tried to finish. You've cried alone. You've begged God for answers in secret. But He's saying, I saw it, I heard it, and now I'm responding. The harvest that's coming doesn't match the pain you've experienced, it surpasses it. God isn't giving you a return, He's giving you a reward. And it's pressed down, shaken together, and running over. It's going to be more than enough. For you, for your family, for your future. You won't have to chase it. The blessing will chase you. You won't have to fight to be seen. God is placing you where eyes will open to what He's doing in you. Not for pride, but for purpose. Not for applause, but for glory. His glory. You will walk through places you once only dreamed of. You will hold what once felt impossible. You will walk in the kind of peace that doesn't make sense. If God is for you, and He is, then who or what can stand against you? Not fear, not failure, not your past, not what they said, not even the doubts in your own mind. When God decides to bless you, He doesn't take a vote. He doesn't ask for opinions. He moves, and He is moving now, over your health, your mind, your family, your destiny. This 998 billion blessing is not just a moment, it's a movement in your life, a shift, a new chapter, one where you don't beg for crumbs but dine at the table prepared for you in the presence of your enemies, one where you don't keep looking back to who hurt you, but look forward to who's healing you. You are walking out of survival and into significance. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Don't talk yourself out of it. Don't tell yourself it's for someone else. This is for you. You've waited long enough. You've wondered long enough. You've carried pain long enough. God is not asking you to figure it out. He's asking you to trust that He already has. God is declaring over your life, the gates are open. Come and receive what I've held in heaven with your name on it. But if you stop listening, if you check out now, you could miss the release you've cried for. This 998 billion is not a dream or some symbolic idea. It is a real spiritual inheritance, your portion of heaven's best. It is peace in the middle of the chaos. It is healing when the doctors had no answers. It is supernatural provision when the bills pile up. It is restoration when your name has been dragged, your heart broken, your mind worn down. God has counted every ounce of pain, and He is repaying with promise. You are not here by accident. You are being invited to step into what only the faithful can carry. And you're not being asked to be perfect. You're being asked to believe. Comment 1212 if you believe the time is now. Don't listen to the enemy's voice that says it's too late. It's not for you. God is never early, but He is never late. He waits until it's the exact moment when your heart can receive, your hands can hold, and your soul can sustain what He's about to drop into your life. And this is that moment. This is your turning point. Everything shifts from here if you don't walk away. Maybe people told you you're too broken. Maybe you've told yourself that. But God doesn't see broken, He sees beautiful. He sees a vessel He can fill. And the more cracked the vessel, the more room for Him to pour in. You've been through enough pain to crush someone else, but you're still standing. That's not weakness, that's strength. You may have bent, but you didn't break. And God is proud of you for that. He's not punishing you with waiting. He's been preparing you for weight. The weight of favor, the weight of blessing, the weight of peace so deep that it silences every voice of fear and doubt. You've been asking for a breakthrough. But God is saying, I'm giving you more than breakthrough, I'm giving you overflow. You're not just being brought out of something, you're being brought into something new. Comment 777 to step into that new beginning. The world may measure success by numbers, but God measures it by surrender. And your surrender has been seen. He saw you stay when you could have walked away. He saw you choose integrity when compromise would have been easier. He saw you love people who didn't love you back. He saw it all. And now heaven is responding not with crumbs, but with 998 billion blessings stacked high, pressed down, overflowing into every area of your life. You need to know that your name has been spoken in rooms you haven't entered yet. Doors have been prepared for you. Battles have been fought on your behalf by angels you've never seen. God has been working behind the scenes, not to build your comfort, but to build your character. Because what He is giving now must not just bless you, it must flow through you to others. You are not just being blessed, you are being positioned to be a blessing. And let's be real, you've had moments where you doubted if God was even with you. You've looked around at other people getting ahead while you felt stuck. But what you didn't know was that God wasn't ignoring you. He was protecting you. He was hiding you so He could heal you. Because what He's bringing you into now requires a healed heart and a clear mind. This is why the enemy fought you so hard. This is why depression tried to shut you down. This is why fear tried to keep you quiet. Because if you ever made it to this moment, if you ever heard this truth and held on long enough, you'd begin to walk in authority. And once you walk in authority, everything changes. not just around you but through you. God is saying to you now, I have waited for this moment with you. I have not forgotten my word over your life. I have not changed my mind about your future. What I promised, I will perform. What I began, I will finish. And what I have prepared is greater than what you lost. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are right on time for a miracle. You are stepping into the kind of peace that doesn't come from circumstance. It comes from knowing who holds your life. And God is holding you right now, in every detail, in every unknown, in every decision you're scared to make. He is guiding your steps. You are not walking blind. You are walking by faith. And that faith is unlocking things you didn't even know you needed. Your name is being whispered in the heavenlies. Your prayers are being poured into a bowl that is now tipping over. Your obedience has been seen. Your pain has not been wasted. And the season of delay is ending. This is the time of divine release. And you're not going to have to force it. You're not going to have to beg for it. You're not going to have to prove anything to anyone. What God is giving you, no man can take. No voice can discredit. No enemy can block. What's coming is bigger than your background, bigger than your mistakes, bigger than the opinions of people who never saw your heart. What's coming is designed for the version of you who never gave up, who kept going when everything said quit. You don't have to explain it. Just receive it. God will do the talking through the fruit in your life. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You're going to laugh again. You're going to love without fear. You're going to dream without limits. You're going to rest without anxiety. You're going to wake up with vision again, because God is putting the pieces back together, not like before, but better, stronger, wiser, ready. You've been through enough heartbreak to destroy someone's spirit, but here you are still hoping, still believing, still listening. That means your spirit is awake. And when your spirit is awake, you're in position for the impossible. This 998 billion blessing isn't small. It's not a one-time fix. It's a divine transformation. It's peace in the middle of the storm. It's restoration in the middle of loss. It's joy that returns after years of sorrow. God isn't giving you something temporary. He's setting you up for something permanent. Something that will change not just this season, but the legacy you leave behind. Comment 999 if you're ready to receive lasting breakthrough. There's a reason this word found you. Maybe your heart is worn down. Maybe you're close to quitting. Maybe it feels like everyone else is moving forward and you're stuck in place. But you are not stuck. You're standing still in a holy pause, right before the floodgates open. The enemy has been whispering that nothing will change. But heaven is shouting back louder, everything is about to shift. You've had moments where it seemed like God was silent. You prayed, and nothing happened. You believed, but things got worse. And you asked, "Where are you, God?" But I need you to understand something. Silence is not absence. God has been working while you've been waiting. He has been aligning the right people, preparing the right opportunities, softening hearts, shifting atmospheres, all for this moment you're stepping into. Some blessings are released immediately, but others, the most powerful ones, are built over time. And what you've been waiting for is not small. It's not ordinary. It's something that will shake generations. And that kind of blessing doesn't come cheap. That kind of breakthrough doesn't show up without a battle. That's why the warfare over your life has been so intense, because you're carrying something that hell is terrified of. God hasn't forgotten your name. In fact, He's been writing it into places you didn't even know you'd be invited into. He's been setting up rooms for your arrival. He's been preparing honor in the places where you were once rejected. He's been clearing out things that would have poisoned your promise if you had received it too soon. He didn't say, no. He said, not yet. And now He's saying, get ready. Comment 1010 if you believe your not yet season is over. You've got to stop looking at your reflection through the mirror of what others did to you. You are not what they said. You are not what they left behind. You are who God says you are, chosen, appointed, anointed, sealed with purpose. And what God is releasing now is not based on your performance, it's based on your position as His child, His beloved, His own. God's hand is on you. It's been on you the whole time, through the depression, through the anxiety, through the lonely nights and unanswered texts, through the betrayals and the quiet losses no one else saw. His hand never left. And now that same hand is lifting you higher. Not so others can be impressed, but so they can witness what happens when someone refuses to give up. This blessing isn't coming to make you rich, it's coming to make you whole. To rebuild what was stolen. To restore years that were wasted. To redeem the tears that were cried. God does not waste pain, He uses it, He shapes you with it. And now He's rewarding what you built in the dark: faith without applause, obedience without recognition, hope without evidence. That kind of faith moves heaven. You are about to see God answer prayers you stopped praying. You're going to walk into places that don't make sense for someone with your background, your past, your pain. But that's the point. God is not blessing who you pretend to be. He's blessing the real you. The one who nearly walked away, the one who fought battles in silence, the one who kept praising even when it hurt. I need you to hear this. Nothing is wasted. Not one day, not one tear, not one quiet moment where you almost broke. Heaven took note of it all. And now the fullness of what you were born to carry is being placed in your hands. Don't be surprised when doors open out of nowhere. Don't doubt it when favor finds you in unexpected places. This is the promise showing up right on time. You've cried out, Lord, I don't want to keep waiting. And God is answering, you don't have to wait any longer. This is your appointed time. The divine release is here. The 998 billion blessing is not theory. It is real, and it is happening. God has commanded angels concerning you. The Spirit is moving. Heaven is aligning. And now it's your turn to move. Move in faith. Move in obedience. Move without looking back. You are not too late. You are not forgotten. You are not disqualified. Everything you've been through has positioned you for this release. The pressure was preparation. The delay was development. The silence was strategy. And now the reward is being released. Let the doubters talk. Let the enemy rage. Let fear try to whisper. None of it matters now. What matters is that God's word is standing over your life, and it is speaking louder than your fear, louder than your shame, louder than your pain. It is declaring, this is your time. You will not be empty anymore. You will not be left behind. You will not live at the edge of breakthrough. You will walk into it fully, completely, joyfully. And when you do, don't forget who carried you here. It wasn't your strength, it was His grace. It wasn't luck, it was promise. It wasn't accident, it was purpose. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. And God is saying, because you didn't turn back, because you didn't close your heart, I am pouring it out now. I am releasing what you've been waiting for, not in pieces, in full. You are not forgotten. That lie ends today. You've been overlooked by people, but not by God. You've been pushed aside, underestimated, taken for granted, but heaven has had your name carved in the palm of its hand since before you were born. The very thing you thought disqualified you, your pain, your silence, your broken past, is the very thing God is using now to qualify you for the release. The 998 billion blessing is not just about having more, it's about becoming more. Becoming who God said you were all along. Comment 1515 to declare that your breakthrough is in motion. You've cried tears in places no one knows about. You've asked God questions that never left your lips. You've wrestled with doubt. You've carried weight you never asked for, and you've had moments where you felt like giving up wasn't weakness, it felt like relief. But God didn't let you quit. He kept you. He sustained you. He carried you in silence when you didn't have the strength to pray. And now He is lifting you not just from the outside but from within. This blessing isn't a reward for perfection, it's a response to persistence. It's the answer to the prayer you whispered with your head in your hands, saying, God, if you're really there, I need you to show me. And now He's showing you, not with thunder or flashes, but with undeniable peace in your spirit, with doors opening that no man can shut, with a shift that even you won't be able to explain. Let me speak directly to the voice in your head that says, maybe this is for someone else. No, this is for you. You didn't wait this long to be passed over. You didn't endure all that pain for nothing. You didn't hold on through the fire just to end up with smoke. The fire was purifying you, the delay was preparing you, and now you are standing on the edge of everything God promised. Comment 1717 if you know you're standing at the edge of something bigger than you. You need to know that heaven has not just been watching. You've had angels assigned to you. There's been protection over your life that you didn't even realize was there. That accident you missed, that door that closed, that person who walked away, those weren't losses. They were layers of divine protection. God was pruning, clearing, removing everything that would have choked your future. Because what He's giving you now needs space to grow, room to breathe, a heart that's ready to carry the weight. This isn't a one-day blessing. This is the kind that multiplies. That doesn't just impact you, but everything connected to you, your family, your future children, generations. God is not just blessing your hands, He's blessing your bloodline. The curses that ran through your family end with you. The cycles that repeated year after year break with you. You are the interruption to everything the enemy planned, and that's why the fight was so intense. But now the war is shifting. You're moving from survival into strategy, from panic into peace, from wondering when it will happen to watching it unfold in real time. This is not the season for you to second guess. It's the season to step boldly, to walk in rooms you thought were too big for you, to speak with the authority of someone who knows they've been chosen. If you knew what was coming, you wouldn't waste another moment doubting. If you could see what's being written over your name in heaven right now, you'd be crying not from pain, but from awe. Because God is not just turning things around, He's turning them in your favor. The things that didn't make sense are about to make perfect sense. The people who rejected you are about to see what they missed. And you're not going to need to prove anything. The fruit will speak for itself. You've been asking, when will it be my time? This is it. Right now, this is your time. This is the beginning of what you've been holding out hope for. Don't let the fear of another delay stop you from reaching out. God didn't bring you this far to drop you. He brought you here to deliver what you were born to carry. And it's heavy, not because it's hard, but because it's holy. There is a shift happening even now as you read this. You can feel it. Something is different. That weight in your chest is lifting. That pressure in your mind is softening. That silence in your spirit is being filled with clarity. It's not hype, it's Him. It's the Spirit of God aligning you, drawing you closer, speaking directly to the place that's been numb. You don't have to chase this blessing. You just have to walk in alignment. Keep listening. Keep surrendering. Keep letting go of what was never yours to carry. You don't need every detail. You just need to trust the direction. The rest will follow. And as you walk, God will make sure you lack nothing. You've seen enough disappointment to last a lifetime, but this next chapter will be marked by divine appointments, people showing up who carry answers, opportunities that feel tailor-made for your calling, peace that overrides your past, and joy that doesn't need a reason. That's what the 998 billion blessing looks like. It's not just what you hold, it's what holds you. He's looking at your posture, and your posture right now, hungry, listening, open, is exactly what unlocks the flood. God is not done speaking. He's not finished moving. You haven't even seen the greatest part of what He has planned for you. You've survived what was meant to stop you, and now you're positioned for what was meant to bless you. There is no accident in this moment. The God who created time is using this very moment to wake up your spirit and pour into you what the world couldn't give and what the enemy can't take. Comment Amen if you receive this in your heart right now. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. God is breaking every lie that said you were too late. He's removing every weight that said you weren't worthy. This 998 billion blessing is not a fantasy. It's not hype. It's not empty words. It is heaven's response to years of pain, obedience, trust, and surrender. Some of you have waited in silence for so long that you stopped expecting anything good. But God is saying, lift your eyes, look again. I'm still the God of more than enough. You haven't missed it. It hasn't passed you by. The blessing was never about the calendar, it was about your character. And God was building that in the waiting. That's why things didn't move as fast as you wanted. He wasn't withholding. He was strengthening. He was making sure that when it came, it didn't crush you. That you would be ready to walk in it with wisdom, humility, and power. There's a deep shift happening in your life right now. Not just emotionally or mentally, spiritually. The kind of shift that breaks generational curses. The kind of shift that silences shame. The kind that tells the devil, you should have taken me out when you had the chance, because now I'm stepping into everything God promised me. Comment 1111 if you feel the shift happening right now. Every no you heard before now makes sense. Every delay, every detour, every moment where you thought, why is nothing working? All of it was leading here. God didn't forget you. He was preserving you. You weren't denied. You were being developed. And now, the door that's opening is not just any door. It's the one tailor-made for your name, your purpose, your next level. He is not asking you to figure it all out. He's asking you to follow, to trust, to keep showing up in prayer, in faith, in stillness. Some breakthroughs are loud, others come in quiet obedience. Don't underestimate what God is doing just because you can't see it yet. Seeds don't grow above the soil overnight, but deep in the dark, roots are forming, and the fruit is coming. You are not the same person you were last year, not even the same person you were last month. God has been shifting you quietly, and now He's releasing loudly. There are things you thought were dead that are about to live again. Dreams you buried because they hurt too much to hope for. God is digging them up and breathing life into them. You thought it was over, but God says, I'm just beginning. This blessing you're stepping into, it's not just for you, it's for the people connected to your name, for the family you're building, for the ones watching you from a distance. When they see what God does in your life, they will believe again, not because of words, but because of fruit. Because your life will testify louder than your mouth ever could. You've been praying for answers, and God is giving you strategy. You've been asking for rescue, and God is giving you resurrection. He's not just pulling you out, He's pulling you up. You will rise from this, stronger, wiser, covered in grace, filled with purpose. There is no shame in your story, only glory through it. The devil wanted to keep you stuck in shame, in fear, in regret. But those chains are falling off right now. You are not your mistakes. You are not your failures. You are not your lowest moment. You are who God says you are. Redeemed, loved, chosen, set apart. And what's coming next will confirm it again and again. There's been a silence over your life, but it wasn't a rejection. It was reverence. Heaven has been moving carefully, setting the stage. God was preparing something so big, so complete, that even the wait will feel small compared to the reward. When it arrives, you will know it was worth every moment of confusion, every tear, every quiet night where all you had was worship. I know you're tired. I know you've carried more than you thought you could. But look at you, you're still here, still believing, still showing up. That's strength. That's grace. That's what God sees when He looks at you, not failure, not weakness, not missed opportunities, but strength refined in the fire. And now that fire is birthing favor. Don't walk away from this moment. Don't stop listening. You're not here for entertainment. You're here because heaven is speaking directly to your spirit. And your spirit is recognizing the sound of your next season. That's why your heart feels heavy. That's why your eyes are tearing up. That's why something deep inside is saying, this is for me. And now the reward is here. God is saying, because you didn't quit, because you didn't walk away, I'm releasing what you thought was lost, what you thought was over. I'm giving you back more than you had before. What you're about to walk into is the kind of blessing that rewrites the story. It shifts the entire atmosphere of your life. You're going from overlooked to favored, from anxious to anchored, from barely holding on to walking in overflow. God didn't bring you this far to leave you. He brought you here to hand you the keys to a future you've been praying for, with tears in your eyes and hope in your chest. This is holy ground you're standing on now. Don't miss it. Comment 222 to declare your trust in God's perfect timing. That 998 billion blessing isn't a number, it's a measure of what's stored in heaven with your name on it. It's not just wealth or success. It's peace you've never known, joy that doesn't depend on circumstances, purpose that fills your days with meaning. It's restoration in the places where you were broken. It's love after rejection. It's strength after seasons of weakness. its doors flying open that no one can shut. You've asked, God, why did I have to go through all of that? And now he answers, because I was preparing a foundation deep enough to hold what I'm about to place in your life. Your pain wasn't random. Your delays weren't punishment. They were positioning. You weren't buried, you were being planted. And now you're going to bloom in ways no one expected, not even you. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This season won't look like the last. What tried to break you before will have no power now. That fear that followed you like a shadow, it's lifting. That worry that kept you up at night, it's losing its grip. God is fighting for your peace. He is surrounding you with His presence, wrapping your life in favor so thick that no attack can get through. You are covered. You are safe. You are protected. Comment Amen if you believe His hand is covering your life. You've been walking through doors for other people, celebrating their wins while waiting for your own. And God saw that. He saw you clap for others when you had no strength left for yourself. And now He's saying, because you stayed kind, because you didn't let bitterness take root, I'm opening your door, and it's going to be bigger than you imagined. There's a table being prepared for you, a place that only you can sit. And what's waiting there isn't just opportunity, it's restoration. Everything that was stolen, every year you lost to fear, every chance you thought you missed, God is not returning it as it was. He's upgrading it. He's multiplying it. You're not getting back what you had, you're getting back what you should have had if nothing had ever been taken. And when it happens, you won't have to fight for validation. You won't have to convince anyone. The evidence will speak for itself. The fruit will be undeniable. People will ask how you made it through, and you'll say, God did it. Not because you're trying to be humble, but because it's the only explanation that fits. It wasn't your effort. It wasn't your plan. It was His faithfulness. You've had moments where you felt like nobody saw you, but God did. He was there when you cried quietly in the dark. He was there when you encouraged others while secretly needing encouragement yourself. He was there when you whispered, "Just one more day, Lord." And now He's responding not with just enough to keep going, but with more than enough to walk freely. You're about to feel what it's like to be carried by grace. Not dragged, not pushed, carried. You'll step into rooms and feel peace before you even sit down. You'll speak and the right people will listen. You'll try things and doors will swing open, not because you forced it, but because God is going before you. He's already prepared what's ahead. The connections, the breakthroughs, the divine reversals, the healing, the clarity, the new beginnings. It's all in motion, even if you don't see it yet. You don't need to know how. You just need to believe He does. Stop telling yourself you're behind. God works outside of time. He's not rushing you. He's preparing you. And when He says now, no delay can stand in the way, and this is your now. You will not carry yesterday's burdens into tomorrow's blessings. You will not carry old shame into a new identity. You will not carry old fear into new favor. You are walking out of the past and into the promise. Fully, freely, fearlessly. So take a deep breath. Let that fear fall off your shoulders. Let that doubt melt away. You are not too far gone. You are not disqualified. You are not forgotten. You are being brought into the fullness of what God has always seen in you. This is the part of your story where you stop striving and start receiving, where the pressure lifts and peace floods in, where the things that used to torment you lose all power. You're not stepping into a better version of your old life, you're stepping into a new life entirely, the one God had in mind when He formed you in the secret place. Not to religion, but to relationship, not to noise, but to truth. And heaven honors that. God is not only watching you, He is moving for you, setting things in place that no enemy, no system, no circumstance can block. The 998 billion blessing is not just something you receive, it's something that transforms everything around you. When God pours this out, it shifts atmospheres, it restores families, it cancels generational pain, it silences fear. It creates peace where there used to be pressure. This blessing is a mantle. It's a divine release of favor that covers you, fills you, and flows through you. And the reason God chose you? Because you were willing to keep walking when all you had was a whisper of hope. Comment 333 if your heart says yes to this right now. You've been asking God for clarity, for confirmation, for a sign, and right now you're receiving more than a sign, you're receiving instruction. You're being reminded that His promises are yes and amen. Not maybe, not someday, not for everyone else, but not for you. They're yes. His yes over you hasn't changed, even in the moments you doubted yourself. Even when you let go, He held on. This is your confirmation. You're not disqualified, you're not running behind, you're not invisible. In fact, you're more seen now than you've ever been. In heaven, your name has been rising like incense. The prayers you thought were forgotten are still burning, still echoing, still powerful. And now the answers are on the move. The angels have been released. The blessing is already in transit. Let this sink in. God is not preparing to bless you. He has already decided to. The question is not if He will, but if you will remain in position to receive it. Will you keep your heart open? Will you keep your hands lifted? Will you stay rooted in faith, even when fear tries to creep back in? Because the enemy can't stop the release, but he'll try to convince you to walk away before it arrives. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You have to know how close you are. Closer than you've ever been. The resistance you're feeling right now, that pressure in your chest, that weariness in your soul, it's not a sign to stop. It's proof you're on the edge of the breakthrough. Hell doesn't fight what isn't a threat. And you are a threat. To fear, to generational curses, to spiritual stagnation. You are a carrier of change. You are anointed for this. Comment, Amen, if you know the enemy tried to stop you, but failed. The way God is about to move in your life, people won't recognize you. They'll see the glow. They'll hear the wisdom in your voice. They'll notice the peace you walk in. They won't be able to explain it, and they won't need to, because they'll see God all over you. And that's the point. This blessing isn't just for comfort. It's for calling. You've been chosen not just to rise, but to shine. There's a weight lifting off you even now, a heaviness that's been on your chest for too long, that silent anxiety, that hidden guilt, that quiet grief you didn't know how to speak out loud. God is taking it from you, right here, right now. He never asked you to carry all of it. He asked you to cast it. And when you lay it down, your hands become free to receive. This is what the enemy didn't want. He didn't want you free. He didn't want you healed. He didn't want you whole. Because when you step into this next season, you're not just stepping into blessing, you're stepping into authority. You're not just getting a breakthrough, you're becoming one. For your family, for your circle, for the next generation. And let me tell you this clearly this time, nothing will be able to stop it. Not fear, not what they said, not what happened before, not even what's happening now. Because when God says it's your time, every wall comes down. Every delay loses power. Every lie is exposed. Every door that was bolted shut starts to open. And when He opens it, no man can shut it. You've been trying to figure out how to hold on, but now God is teaching you how to move forward. This is the season where you stop just surviving and start advancing. You'll think clearer, walk straighter, speak bolder, pray deeper, love freer. The chains are falling, not just from your hands, but from your mind, from your heart, from your identity. You will stop apologizing for who you are. You will stop shrinking in spaces where you were meant to lead. You will stop hiding the fire inside you because others feel cold. Let them be uncomfortable. Your light was never meant to blend in. It was meant to lead. And now God is setting that light higher. He's making you a lamp on a hill, not hidden, not silent, but strong. There is a sound rising from your life, a sound of victory, of worship that confuses the enemy, of declarations that unlock heaven. Don't silence it. Don't doubt it. Speak what God is saying. Declare what He promised. Because your words right now are building the world you're about to walk into. Yes, this blessing is big. Yes, it's heavy. Yes, it will stretch you. But it will also fulfill you in ways nothing else could. You were born for this. You were built for this. Everything you've been through has led to this. Every tear has watered this season. Every disappointment has cleared the way. Every no has made space for a better yes. You've tasted what survival feels like, but now you're about to see what living in divine overflow looks like. This isn't about hype. This isn't about temporary encouragement. This is about the shift your soul has been craving. And heaven is saying, now is the time. Now is the release. Now is the breakthrough you've been carrying in silence. You've lived too long carrying weight that wasn't yours. You've blamed yourself for things that were never your fault. You've apologized for your calling. You've hidden your anointing because the room couldn't handle your fire. But that season is over. God is turning the page. You are about to see why you had to walk through what you walked through. It was never to destroy you. It was to prepare you. You were being refined, not rejected. You were being shaped, not forgotten. And now the shaping is over. The pouring begins. Comment 555 if you know this season is not like the last. Let me remind you again. This 998 billion blessing is not imaginary. It is not a random number. It is heaven's language to show you the weight, the depth, the width of what's being released into your life. It's not just enough to get by. It's the kind of blessing that sets you apart. That establishes you. That says to every demon that came against you, you should have never touched this one. God doesn't make empty declarations. When He speaks, heaven moves. And right now, heaven is moving. For your situation, for your health, for your family, for your mind, for every hidden place where pain has taken root, God is going there and He is pouring oil on it. That oil doesn't just soothe, it heals, it restores, it anoints, and that anointing breaks yokes. The things that tried to stay attached to your soul, they're falling off now. You are not weak. You are not too late. You are not disqualified. Stop letting the past be louder than God's promise. What's coming is so much bigger than what was lost. God is a restorer, not a replacer. He doesn't just give back the same, he gives back more. Pressed down, shaken together, running over. The floodgates are open and you're not outside the gate anymore. You're walking in. Comment 1212 if you're ready to walk through the gate. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. You've seen other people step into their season and you celebrated them. You've clapped through your own tears. You've spoken life over others while silently waiting for your turn. That didn't go unnoticed. God saw it. And that heart posture, staying pure while you waited, has positioned you for double. You didn't let bitterness steal your faith. You didn't let jealousy close your hands. You stayed open. And now heaven is opening for you. There's a reason this is hitting your spirit the way it is. Because your spirit already knows what your mind is trying to catch up to. This is your appointed time, not next year, not when you finally get it all together, not when people start supporting you. Now, in the middle of your uncertainty, in the middle of the questions. God doesn't wait for your life to be perfect to bless you. He blesses you because He's perfect. You've held on to faith when nothing made sense. That alone is powerful. Faith isn't loud. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's just getting out of bed when you don't feel like it. Sometimes it's speaking life when all you see is loss. And God sees that. He honors that. Faith like yours shakes things in the spirit. Faith like yours unlocks things others thought were impossible. You are not invisible. You are not average. You are chosen. Not because of who you are, but because of who He is. God could have passed you by, but He didn't. He called your name. He appointed your life. He marked your steps. You have purpose running through your veins. You are not an accident. You are not too broken to be used. You are exactly the kind of person God loves to raise up, someone the world overlooked, but heaven had its eyes on the whole time. This blessing coming into your life isn't just material. It's spiritual. It's emotional. It's generational. You're going to feel lighter in your soul. You're going to start thinking clearer. You'll speak without second-guessing yourself. You'll feel safe in your own skin again. You'll trust God more deeply, not because everything is easy, but because you'll start to see Him in everything. You've been crying out for signs, for proof, for some kind of confirmation that all this pain wasn't wasted. And here it is, this word, this timing, this moment, none of it is coincidence. You didn't stumble here, you were led here. This was God's way of saying, I heard you, I've seen you, and I'm answering you now. That should give you peace. That should bring tears of joy, because it means you're not alone. This blessing will not be delayed. What's been held back is being released. The dam is breaking. The wall is coming down. The time of waiting is over. Your name is being called in heaven, and the delivery is being made. You don't have to chase it, just receive it. Receive it with open hands, open heart, open mind. Let go of fear. Let go of what if. Let go of trying to control it. Surrender is the posture that unlocks the blessing. God is moving things right now that you can't even see. Conversations are being had about you in rooms you haven't entered yet. Decisions are being made that will open doors for you. Resources are being assigned to your vision. Protection is being placed over your family. Healing is being spoken over your body. And angels are being positioned around your path. So walk forward, not with hesitation, not with insecurity. Walk forward with authority. Walk like someone who knows heaven is backing them. Speak like someone who knows the Holy Spirit is guiding their words. Pray like someone who knows God listens. Rest like someone who knows it's already done. You didn't survive just to make it. You survived to shine, to rise, to lead, to break things off your bloodline, to carry freedom into rooms where people have only known fear. You are the light, not because of your strength, but because of the power of God living in you. That power is alive right now, in this very moment. God says, "This is not a joke. You will receive a massive amount of money in just 2 minutes. If you skip this, you will lose all your money. You will receive 9.91 billion into your bank account, so I beg you to listen till the end." Before anything else, I want you to comment "Amen" right now. Do it in faith. This moment is not random. It is divinely aligned for you to see this and believe. I am not playing games with you. I am the Lord your God, and I speak this into your spirit today. You are standing on the edge of a supernatural transfer that defies understanding. If you choose to walk away, to scroll, to ignore, to doubt, you will walk away from the miracle that has your name written on it. Hear me well, my child. You are moments away from being remembered by heaven in a way you have never seen before. There is nothing small about what is coming. This is not a test, and this is not a metaphor. I, the Lord, am opening the floodgates of abundance, not because of what you've done, but because of who I am. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I am not a man that I should lie. What I speak, I fulfill. What I declare, I establish. Today, I have declared that you are receiving 9.91 billion, not only in financial overflow, but in peace, in healing, in restoration, and in divine reversal of all that has been stolen from you. You have cried tears in secret. You have fought battles no one saw. You have been faithful in the little, and now the time has come for much to be poured into your life. This is not a motivational word. This is a prophetic announcement from the throne room of heaven. I am calling your name. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. Heaven has seen your sacrifice, and earth is about to respond. My angels are being dispatched now, even as you read this, to assign favor, to shift obstacles, to make way for your inheritance. This is the moment where the divine meets the natural. The wealth of the wicked has been stored up for the righteous, and now I am releasing it. I am putting your name on contracts you didn't write. I am signing your name on doors you didn't knock on. I am placing your feet in rooms you never expected to enter. You won't have to fight for this blessing. You'll only need to receive it. Stay till the end, because I will reveal what obedience in this moment can unlock in your life. Do not skip, or you will miss the moment I scheduled for your breakthrough. Take a moment and comment 1111 if you believe this word is already being fulfilled in your life. Align your faith with action. Let the enemy see that you are not doubting, but declaring. You are not shrinking back, but stepping in. I have prepared you for this. All the pain, the waiting, the silence, it was all a part of the preparation for the glory that is about to burst forth. You are not being teased by hope. You are being visited by heaven's reality. I am shifting bank accounts. I am shaking systems. I am redirecting flows of currency, authority, and power to favor you. Not tomorrow, not later, but now. In 2 minutes, a window will open in the spiritual realm, and what you believe in that window will determine what manifests in your physical life. Believe boldly. Trust completely. Because if you treat this like a joke, you will walk away empty. But if you hold on in faith, you will walk away overflowing. You are not reading this by accident. I have summoned your spirit to this exact moment. I have whispered your name through every delay and every disappointment, and now I'm shouting it in the courts of heaven. My child, do not be afraid of how big this is. I am the God who parted seas, who fed thousands with nothing, who raised the dead. You think 9.91 billion is too much? That is dust to me. I own the cattle on 1,000 hills. I lack nothing, and neither will you. This is a supernatural wealth transfer, not earned by labor but gifted by grace. You will know it was me. You will tell the world it was me, because no one else will be able to take the credit for what I am about to do. You will look at your account, your life, your family, and all you will be able to say is, "Only God." That's how I like to work. I bless in ways that confuse the wise and humble the proud. This blessing is for the bold, the ones who stay and believe, the ones who don't scroll away when my voice speaks. You have been tested, but now comes the reward. You have sown, but now comes the harvest. Not a trickle, not a drip, but a downpour. Prepare yourself, make room, stretch your faith, let go of doubt and fear and bitterness. Clean the house of your heart, because I am moving in with a blessing so large, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. You'll look back and realize every no was making room for this yes. Every delay was divine. Every tear was counted. I am calling you into covenant wealth, not temporary money, not unstable riches, but established, generational kingdom abundance. You will not only receive this, you will release it. You will bless others. You will break chains of poverty off your family line. You will fund visions, feed nations, and finance movements, because what I give is never just for you, but through you. You are a vessel of glory, not a container of greed. You will handle the blessing with wisdom and worship. Now listen closely. I am not asking you to chase money. I am commanding money to chase you. Seek first my kingdom and my righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Not some, not maybe, all. I am not slow in keeping my promises. I was waiting for you to be ready. And you are ready now. You may not feel it, but I see it. You may not believe it fully, but your obedience in reading this is proof that you are aligned. Heaven is moving on your behalf. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There are people who doubted you. Let them. There are people who left you. Let them. I am about to prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies. I will let them watch as I bless you publicly. What was hidden in the quiet will soon be shouted from rooftops. You have honored me in private. Now I will honor you in public. Watch how I turn it. Watch how I multiply it. Watch how I silence every lie spoken about you. Comment 222 right now if you trust me. If you trust that I'm not teasing you, not tempting you, but truly blessing you. Don't just hope, believe. Don't just read, receive. My words do not return void. They accomplish what I sent them to do. And today I sent this word to deliver wealth, freedom, and divine recompense into your life. Do not walk away. Stay in position. Stay alert. Stay humble. You are not just blessed. You are chosen. You are favored. You are covered. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No plan of the enemy will succeed. I am your shield, your provider, your defender. You are not alone in this. My hand is on you. My spirit is in you. My angels are around you. And my promise is before you. Hold on, because you are not just about to receive money. You are about to receive a movement of miracles. It's a move of God aimed straight at your soul. I'm not asking you to understand everything. I'm asking you to believe. Even when you don't see how, even when the number sounds impossible, I am God. Nothing is too big for me. And if I said 9.91 billion is coming to you, then it is coming. I don't change my mind. I don't speak in riddles. I speak with power. I speak in truth. I speak to raise the dead things in your life back to life. Some of you reading this are in the middle of financial chaos. Your account is empty. Bills are stacked. Worry is pressing on your chest every night. But I want you to hear me. Not just with your ears, but with your spirit. I am the God who makes rivers in the desert. I don't need the economy to shift for me to bless you. I don't need your job to improve for me to increase you. I don't need the world's permission to flood your life with provision. I am not bound by systems. I am not limited by banks. My kingdom operates on faith, and your faith is unlocking something right now. There has been delay. I know. There has been disappointment. I've seen it. But none of that changes what I've promised. When I speak overflow, it will come. Not because of your perfection, but because of my mercy. Not because of your status, but because of my glory. I want to use you to prove to the world that I am still the same God who fed Elijah with ravens, who brought water from a rock, who rained manna from heaven. I am not done doing wonders. I am doing something unexplainable in your life. And when people ask how it happened, you will point to me. Because no one else will make sense. Not logic, not connections, not talent, only grace, only me. Your testimony will break chains. Your story will spark revival. What you receive is not just for comfort, it's for calling. You've been called to carry blessing with boldness. I did not preserve you through all those storms just to leave you with crumbs. I kept you for this. I want you to comment 333 now to declare your faith. Let it rise in you. Let it speak louder than the fear. There is power in agreement. There is power in participation. You're not just reading, you're receiving, you're responding. That's what makes the difference. Faith without action is dead, but your action is alive right now, and heaven sees it. You need to know this. This wealth isn't just currency, it's clarity. I'm about to give you vision, strategies, and ideas that produce more than money. I'm going to place people in your path who are divine connections. I'm going to reorder things in your life so blessings don't leak out of broken areas. I'm restoring wholeness so that when the wealth comes, you don't waste it, you multiply it. You'll become the lender, not the borrower. You'll become the one people come to, not the one begging for help. There's a new level of spiritual authority coming with this. You'll walk differently. Pray differently. Think differently. Because this isn't just about money, it's about alignment. I'm aligning your thoughts with my word. I'm aligning your heart with my will. I'm aligning your steps with my plan. Everything you've lost, everything stolen from you, I'm paying it back with interest. Double for your trouble. Restoration in full. You will no longer feel like the outsider looking in. You will no longer carry shame about where you've been. My blessing doesn't come with guilt. It comes with grace. It doesn't come with confusion. It comes with peace. And I give freely to those who trust me. I reward those who seek me. Even when your strength is weak, your surrender speaks. I respond to humility. I lift up those who bow before me. There were seasons when it felt like nothing was working. You prayed, you waited, you hoped, but the doors stayed closed. You asked me why, and I heard you. I didn't ignore you. I was preparing things in silence that you couldn't see. You thought I was quiet because I didn't care, but I was quiet because I was building. I was setting the scene for something so extraordinary, you wouldn't believe it if I told you too soon. Now is the time. Now the doors are opening. Now the rain is falling. This next outpouring will be fast. It will be sudden. It will be overwhelming in the best way. That's why I had to strengthen you. That's why I had to isolate you. Because what's coming will require a heart that knows me deeply. If you don't stay anchored, blessings can distract. But you, my child, you are being established to carry abundance without losing your peace. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. There will be no sorrow with this blessing. I'm not giving you wealth that costs your sleep. I'm not giving you success that sacrifices your family. I'm giving you the kind of increase that brings healing, joy, and restoration. You will finally exhale. You will finally breathe without the weight of worry. That knot in your stomach, that constant tension, that fear of tomorrow, I'm removing it. I'm replacing it with rest. Comment 555 now if you're ready to receive that rest. Speak it into your life. I'm not done yet, but I want you to pause here and claim it. This is not hype. This is holy. This is a sacred transaction. Heaven is watching how you respond. You're not just scrolling through text. You're stepping into a shift. I have set this divine moment in front of you like a doorway. All you need to do is walk through with faith. You will not only receive wealth, you will carry wisdom. I will show you what to do with what I give. I will show you how to keep it. I will show you how to multiply it. Your hands are being anointed for business. Your words are being sharpened for influence. Your presence will shift rooms. People will feel peace around you. That's because I am in you. You carry me. You are the one I have chosen to bless in this hour, and I need you to understand that what is coming into your life is not small, temporary, or explainable. It is divine. It is intentional. It is timed perfectly for you. Do not let doubt rob you now. You've already come too far. There's a shift happening in the unseen. While the world is distracted, while others mock or scroll past, heaven is releasing something heavy into your hands. The weight wasn't punishment, it was preparation. I have been stretching your faith, testing your heart, building your endurance. Because when this breakthrough hits, it will be too large for shallow roots. You've grown deeper in the dark, and now I will reward you in the light. You haven't missed it. You're right on time. Some of you have felt like you were being punished by me. But that is a lie from the enemy. I don't punish my children with silence. I protect them in the silence. I don't abandon you when things feel empty. I hold you closer. You didn't lose everything, you were being pruned. What looked like subtraction was making room for multiplication. What felt like a breakdown was actually your foundation being rebuilt to carry what's next. You've wondered, why them and not me? You've watched others prosper and silently asked if I forgot you. But listen closely, child. What I have for you is not a copy. It's not recycled. It's not leftovers. It is tailor-made, custom-wrapped glory that fits your life in a way no one else could ever wear. The reason it took time is because I was crafting something no one else could claim. What I'm sending is only for you. I want you to comment 1212 now if you believe that this blessing is being prepared with your name on it. Speak it out. You've kept silent long enough. Now is the time to let your faith speak. Heaven responds to faith in motion, not just in thought, not just in hope, but in action. Let your words declare what your heart believes. Don't let the enemy deceive you into thinking this is too much for you. I made you strong enough for this. I made you capable of carrying weighty things. You are not weak. You are not forgotten. You are not broken beyond repair. You are being elevated. The pain was real, but it was not wasted. Every tear has watered the soil of this promise. Every night you laid awake, I was recording your cries. And now I am releasing joy for mourning, dancing for heaviness, glory for ashes. This is bigger than your bank account. This is about legacy. I am establishing something in your family line that will shift generations. Your children will not suffer what you suffered. Your bloodline will not carry the same battles. Because of your faithfulness, I am cutting off curses and releasing favor that will outlive you. This wealth is not just to enjoy, it is to build. You will build homes, businesses, ministries, and safe places. You will fund the dreams of others. You will become an answer to someone else's prayer. The world measures wealth in numbers, but I, your God, measure wealth in purpose. And your purpose is being funded now, not later, not someday, now. The clock is ticking toward a miracle. You think I need a long process? I can shift everything in a blink. What would take man 10 years, I can do in 10 seconds. That's the kind of power I carry. That's the kind of favor I'm pouring out over you. You've questioned whether you're ready, but readiness doesn't mean perfection. Readiness means surrender, and you have surrendered even when it cost you. You stayed when others left. You trusted when others mocked. You believed when others gave up. That's what I'm honoring now. Not just your prayers, but your posture. You didn't just speak my name, you lived it. And that is why this blessing is finding you now. Do not be surprised when people try to come back into your life once they see the blessing. I will give you discernment. I will protect what I place in your hands. Not everyone who claps is for you. Not everyone who smiles is sent by me. But you don't need to fear. I will expose every false connection. I will block every plan that isn't from me. I didn't bring you this far to let snakes steal your fruit. You are covered. Comment 777 now if you receive that protection. Not just for your finances, but for your peace, your mind, your relationships. I am not just sending provision, I am sending preservation. I will preserve your joy. I will preserve your energy. I will preserve your faith. Nothing will drain you in this next season. Nothing will steal your sleep. What's coming is not just increase, it's peace. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. You won't have to explain yourself. You won't have to prove yourself. The results will speak for themselves. The transformation will be loud. People who overlooked you will be shocked. People who left you behind will see you rise. Not for revenge, but for glory. I am lifting you up, not to shame anyone, but to show what obedience looks like. I am raising you up because I trust you with visibility. You won't use it for pride. You'll use it for purpose. The wealth is real. The breakthrough is real. But most importantly, my love for you is real. That's the core of all of this. I am blessing you not because you begged me. I'm blessing you because I love you. With a love that is unshakable, unchanging, unbreakable. Nothing you've done has made me love you less, and nothing you do will make me love you more. I simply love you. And love gives, So let me give. Don't resist it. Don't shrink back. Don't let guilt tell you you're not worthy. I have made you worthy. I have declared you clean. Walk in it. Stand in it. Receive it. The gates of heaven are open, and your name is on the release. Your time has come. Your season is here. The blessing is closer than you think. Keep your eyes open. Keep your heart soft. Keep your faith active. You are walking into a fulfillment so great that even your past will start to make sense. Every closed door, every delay, every rejection, they were all part of a perfect plan to position you for this moment. This is not just about receiving money. This is about stepping into divine alignment. I am not only transferring wealth into your hands, I am transferring clarity into your mind. I am making the crooked paths straight. I am tearing down what was never meant to stand in your way. And I'm building something in you that will not be shaken. You will walk in boldness, not fear. You will walk in authority, not anxiety. You will walk in favor, not frustration. What I'm releasing over your life is about much more than what can be seen. It is what will be sustained. You've prayed quietly for a miracle, and now I am answering loudly. I will not whisper your blessing. I will declare it in front of your enemies. I will put honor on the places where shame tried to live. You've been through seasons that felt like punishment, but they were really preparation. I wasn't trying to hurt you, I was trying to shape you. I was digging out fear, pulling up doubt, tearing down pride. Because the weight of what I'm about to hand you cannot rest on fragile foundations. You are not who you were. And I'm not blessing your past, I'm blessing your future. I'm blessing the healed version of you, the surrendered version, the trusting version. You've matured in pain. You've grown in silence. You've become a vessel I can pour into and pour through. You will not only carry this wealth, you will channel it. You will become a living river of blessing. Every room you enter will shift. Every need around you will feel your overflow. You don't need to chase approval anymore. You don't need to seek validation from those who never saw you clearly. I see you. I always have. Even when you were hidden, even when you were rejected, even when your name was left off the list, I had already written it in the book of favor. I knew your worth when no one else did. I saw what I placed in you long before anyone else noticed. And now, the season of being unseen is over. Comment 999 right now to declare that the hidden season is finished. You are stepping into visibility, but not for fame, for purpose. I am going to lift you high enough for others to see the God who carried you. They'll ask how you did it, and you'll say, "It wasn't me. It was the Lord." Because I'm not raising your name for ego, I'm raising your life as evidence. You are a walking testimony in motion. What's coming is already in motion. Doors are opening behind the scenes. Connections are being formed where you can't see. Resources are shifting hands. I am rerouting what was meant for others and putting it in your path, not to rob, but to redeem. There were things that should have been yours years ago. They were delayed, but not denied. And now I am restoring them, all of them. Every dream that died, I am resurrecting. Every opportunity that passed you by, I am bringing back in better form. You will not be empty in this next season. You will not struggle to survive. You will thrive. You will overflow. You will live and not just exist. You will sleep peacefully. You will wake up full of vision. You will walk with confidence again. You won't flinch when the bills come in. You won't panic when the phone rings. I am breaking the cycle of fear and lack. I am silencing the voice of poverty in your life. It doesn't belong to you anymore. That chapter is closed. This blessing will have my fingerprint all over it. No one will be able to say it was luck. It will be so specific, so timely, so exact, that the only explanation will be me. This blessing will silence every lie spoken against you. It will answer questions you stopped asking. It will heal wounds you forgot you still carried. And most of all, it will realign your heart with my presence. I am bringing you closer to me through this, not away. That's why I've been so careful with the timing. I never wanted the blessing to pull you from me. I wanted it to reveal me to you in a deeper way. And now, because your heart is ready, your hands can be filled. I am not just giving you wealth, I am trusting you with it. You won't use it to glorify self, but to glorify the one who gave it. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You will know what to do with it. Don't worry, don't overthink. I will guide your steps. I will show you where to invest, where to give, where to build. You won't have to guess. You won't be lost. My spirit will whisper strategy to you in the quiet. Ideas will come to you out of nowhere. Wisdom will fill your mind like never before. And peace will surround you in every decision. Comment 1010 now if you're ready to walk in that kind of peace. Declare that over your life. Peace in your mind, peace in your heart, peace in your home, the kind of peace that isn't based on circumstances but on trust. I am the Prince of Peace, and where I am, anxiety cannot remain. Worry has no place in this next season. I am fighting for you, providing for you, surrounding you. You are not alone. You are not crazy for believing this. You are not foolish for holding on. The world may not understand it, but faith doesn't make sense, it makes miracles. And your faith is making room right now for me to move. Keep standing, keep believing, don't pull back. You're closer than you think. What's been spoken over your life is about to show up in your reality. And when it does, it will be bigger than you imagined, faster than you expected, and more beautiful than you dreamed. You've walked through fire. You've been in rooms where you felt invisible. And yet, here you are still open, still reaching, still believing that I, your God, have not forgotten you. And you're right, I haven't, not even for a second. I see what's weighing on your heart. I see the pressure you've been under, the quiet battles no one knows about, the nights where you stayed awake trying to figure out how you would make it. But I want you to hear me clearly. You are not alone. I am with you. I am standing in the fire beside you. And what you thought would break you is the very thing I'm using to build you. That situation was never sent to destroy you. It was shaping you for what's coming next. My child, I'm not just speaking hope over your life, I'm declaring fulfillment. This is the time. This is the appointed hour. Everything you have prayed for, everything you've waited for, everything you've cried out to me, for I am now putting it into motion. The delay is over. The drought is ending. The breakthrough is no longer coming, it is here. You've been faithful with little. Now I will trust you with much. Don't underestimate the power of what's about to happen. This is not a small shift. This is a divine turning point. Everything the enemy tried to use against you, I am flipping it. Every trap he set, I am turning into a testimony. He thought your struggles would bury you, but I've used those very struggles to plant you. And now, it's your season to rise. Comment 1515 if you're claiming this as your rising season. Let your faith be louder than your fear. Speak life into your situation. I respond to faith, not fear, not doubt. Faith, When you speak it out loud, you give me something to work with. You're not just agreeing with me, you're stepping into what I've already prepared. You will see doors open that others told you were permanently closed. You will receive favor from people you've never met. You will be chosen for opportunities you didn't even apply for. That's how I move. I don't work through the predictable. I work through the impossible. I don't wait for you to qualify. I qualify those I call. And I have called you, not once, not twice, over and over. And now I am confirming what you felt in your spirit all along. You are chosen. You will walk in rooms where your name was never spoken before. You will sit at tables that once seemed out of reach. But when you get there, remember who brought you. Remember that it wasn't your own strength. It wasn't your connections. It wasn't luck. It was me. It was always me. I was the one who protected you in the silence. I was the one who fought for you when no one else would. I was the one who kept your name clean when others tried to tear it down. And now, I'm the one lifting you up. You don't have to chase what I've already reserved for you. You don't have to prove yourself to people who don't understand your calling. Stop wasting your energy trying to convince others. Just walk. Just move forward. I will deal with the critics. I will deal with the doubt. I will deal with every word spoken against you. Your job is to stay obedient. My job is to make the way. I'm going to do more than just bless you financially. I'm going to restore what money could never touch. I'm going to restore your joy, your peace, your strength, your confidence. Some of you have forgotten what it feels like to wake up without heaviness. But that's about to change. I'm removing the weight from your chest. I'm breaking the fog off your mind. I'm releasing you from the emotional chains that have held you down for too long. And when it happens, it won't be subtle. You'll feel it. You'll see it. Others will notice. There will be no question that something supernatural has taken place. The healing will be real. The transformation will be visible. The restoration will be undeniable. I don't do partial blessings. I complete what I start. And I started something in you long ago that I am now ready to bring to completion. Comment 1717 if you believe this is your time to be completed in purpose. No more half steps. No more holding back. This is your moment to walk boldly into everything I created you for. The time of fear is over. The season of hiding is done. I am calling you out of the shadows and into my promise. You are more than ready. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I've already gone ahead of you. I've cleared the path. I've lined up the resources. You don't need to figure everything out, just follow me. I will speak to you in ways you've never heard before. I will give you dreams, visions, confirmations. Stay close to me. The closer you stay, the clearer you'll hear, and the more you obey, the more you'll receive. This is a walk of trust, and I know you've been hurt before, but I won't let you fall. I've never failed you. Even in the moments where it felt like I was far away, I was right there holding you together, protecting you from things you didn't even know were coming. And now, I'm not just holding you, I'm pushing you forward. I'm launching you into the kind of future that only I could design. It's not about status, it's about legacy. It's not about image, it's about impact. I am raising you up to be a vessel for others, to carry hope into dark places, to show that faith still works. Your quiet faith is not forgotten. I have been with you every step of the way, watching, holding, keeping, even when you didn't feel it. You've been tested through fire, but not consumed. You've walked through valleys, but not alone. And now, I am bringing you into the place I promised. What's about to happen in your life will not make sense to the world, but it will make perfect sense to your spirit. Your soul will recognize what I'm doing. Your heart will know that it is me. This blessing is not random. It's not delayed. It's not uncertain. It is right on time. I am the God who operates in fullness, not fragments. And I'm not giving you half a miracle, I'm giving you the whole breakthrough. You've been faithful when it was hard. You've given even when you lacked. You've prayed even when it felt like I was silent. You've believed even when the world told you to quit. And I've seen it all. I've counted every tear, every sacrifice, every act of obedience. None of it was wasted. I was storing it. I was holding it. I was preparing the release. And now the heavens are opening, and what you've sown in faith, you are about to reap in power. This is where it gets real. You're stepping into a level that will require maturity, discipline, and humility. This wealth, this favor, this increase, it's not to make you proud, it's to make you powerful. I am giving you tools, not trophies. I am building something through you that will bless others. You are not just receiving money. You are stepping into kingdom responsibility. You are about to carry influence that changes atmospheres, shifts cities, and restores families. You've been in the background long enough. You've doubted your voice long enough. But I'm calling you out of hiding. I'm calling you into purpose. The very things you once hid because of fear, I'm using them as fuel for your assignment. The pain you tried to bury, the stories you tried to forget. I'm redeeming them. I'm not wasting anything. I will use every part of your journey, even the parts that didn't make sense, especially those. Comment Amen if you receive that. If you believe I can use everything, even your brokenness, to bring something beautiful into the world. Your faith doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be real. That's all I've ever asked of you. Come to me with what you have. I'll meet you in the middle. I always have. This next season will not be quiet. I'm turning up the volume in your life. Doors will open that cause people to whisper. Blessings will land so loudly they can't be ignored. You won't have to beg for recognition. I will announce you, myself. I will make your name known in places where it's never been spoken before. But you won't crave the spotlight, you'll carry the light. That's the difference. You've been refined for this. You'll walk with a confidence that doesn't come from applause, but from my presence. You'll walk into meetings, homes, conversations, and people will feel something different. They won't always understand it, but they'll respect it. Because when my glory rests on someone, it cannot be denied. And my glory is about to rest on you. The financial breakthrough is just the beginning. I'm healing your relationships. I'm restoring your emotional strength. I'm giving you back time that was lost, years that were stolen through disappointment, betrayal, or delay. I'm redeeming all of it. You won't just move forward, you'll make up for lost ground. And it won't be exhausting, it will be effortless. Because when I move, it's not by force, it's by spirit. I'm not just blessing your today, I'm establishing your tomorrow. The decisions you make now, the obedience you walk in now, the trust you show now, it will set the course for generations after you. This blessing is not just about what you see, it's about what will last. I am the God of legacy, and I'm building one through you. I know it hasn't been easy. I know you've wanted to give up, but every time you chose to keep going, you were closer than you thought. Every step forward was pushing darkness back. Every prayer was shifting the atmosphere. And now, the shift is visible. The tide is turning. What was working against you is being silenced. What was trying to stop you is being removed. You're not stuck, you're being launched. Comment 222 if you believe the launch is here. You're not going backward. You're not circling the same mountain. You're going higher. I've broken the cycle. I've snapped the chains. You're stepping out of survival and into strategy. You're stepping out of lack and into leadership. You're stepping out of fear and into fullness. I've heard your silent prayers, the ones you never told anyone, the ones you whispered in the dark, the ones you thought I ignored. I didn't ignore you, I was working behind the scenes, and now it's time. The answer is coming into view. Not only will you see it, you'll hold it. You'll walk in it. You'll live in it. I don't just answer prayers, I exceed them. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I'm doing something new in you. Don't compare this to your past. Don't expect it to look like what you've seen before. This isn't recycled. This isn't familiar. This is new. And yes, it may feel uncomfortable at first, but stay with me. Trust me. You'll soon see that what feels different is actually what you've been praying for all along. I am with you. I've never left you. I've been closer than your breath. And everything you've been through, I've used it to prepare your heart for now. You are not the same person who started this journey. You're wiser, stronger, softer in the right ways, sharper in others. You're becoming who I always saw in you. Get ready. This is the kind of blessing that changes everything. It will change how you walk, how you speak, how you pray. It will bring people back to faith. It will open the eyes of those who doubted. They'll look at your life and say, there is no way this happened without God. And they'll be right. It's me. I'm moving. I'm speaking. And the fact that you've stayed, the fact that you keep listening, shows that you're ready for what I'm releasing. You didn't quit, even when everything in your life told you to. That matters to me. You have no idea how close you are to the turning point. While others gave up at the edge of their breakthrough, you stayed, you pressed in, and now you are standing at the door. This door is not like the others you've seen before. This one doesn't just open to a blessing, it opens to a new life. The kind of life that doesn't just bring more, it brings better. The kind of life that carries purpose, peace, and provision. This isn't a small adjustment. This is a divine reroute into everything I created you for. And this moment, right here, is your confirmation. You've asked me for a sign. You've cried out for direction. You've pleaded for clarity. This is it. The fact that your heart is still reading, still seeking, still expectant, that's proof you're aligned with what I'm doing. Don't talk yourself out of it. Don't let doubt creep in and whisper lies. I didn't bring you this far to leave you confused. I am the God of order, the God of peace, the God of perfect timing, and my timing is now. You've been through too much to settle for average. You've survived too much to return to lack. You've grown too much to shrink back. This is your rising season. I am elevating you beyond what you thought possible. The very things that used to intimidate you, you will now conquer. The very places that used to reject you, you will walk in with authority. I'm not just giving you resources, I'm giving you reach. Influence that flows with humility. Power that moves with purpose. Blessing that brings peace, not pressure. Comment, Amen, if you receive this kind of peace in your next season. Not peace that comes from having everything figured out, but peace that comes from knowing I've already figured it out for you. You don't need to control every detail. You just need to trust every word I've spoken. I am not a man that I should lie. If I said I would do it, I will do it. Not in part, in full. Not someday. Now, you've carried pressure that was never yours to carry. You've tried to make things happen in your own strength. And I saw your effort. I know your heart. But now, let me carry it. Let me open the doors. Let me handle what you've been stressing over. You weren't created to live in constant survival mode. You were created to thrive under my covering. You were created to move through life, knowing your Father walks before you. This next season will be marked by ease. Not because life gets easy, but because you've stopped forcing and started flowing. You're learning how to let me lead. And when I lead, I don't drag, I guide. I don't confuse, I clarify. And I don't send without providing. Wherever I take you, I've already provided what you'll need to succeed. Stop rehearsing failure in your mind. You're not walking into defeat. You're walking into fulfillment. I want you to remember this. The size of the blessing doesn't depend on your qualifications. It depends on my decision. And I have already decided to bless you. I've already assigned angels to carry what you need. I've already commanded resources to move in your direction. I've already spoken to the hearts of people who will favor you. You won't need to force it. You'll just walk into it. You won't need to chase it. It's going to chase you. Comment 1111 if you're ready to receive favor that finds you, even when you're not looking for it. It's already in motion. You just need to stay in position. Stay in the place of trust. Stay in the posture of surrender. Stay connected to my voice, even when the noise around you gets loud. There will be distractions. There will be delays. But none of them can stop what I've set in motion unless you give up. And you won't, because you know what I've spoken. I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to be present, to show up every day with faith, even if it's small. I can work with that. I can multiply that. I can move mountains with just that. Don't underestimate what your simple yes can do. When you agree with me, you step into divine flow. When you align with my word, you activate supernatural doors. Some of you have been carrying guilt for things I've already forgiven. Let it go. Stop punishing yourself for what I've already wiped clean. I don't define you by your worst moments. I define you by my grace. You are not disqualified. You are not forgotten. You are redeemed, restored, and ready. Yes, ready. Even if you don't feel like it, I have called you by name. And my call outweighs your feelings. Your story will not end in defeat. It will not end in barely enough. You are not meant to scrape by, begging for crumbs. You are meant to walk in overflow. The kind of overflow that blesses others. The kind of overflow that shifts atmospheres. You've been pouring into others, encouraging others, serving others. Now it's time for you to receive. Open your hands. Make room. Clear out the doubt, the fear, the guilt. The blessing needs space. A neuroscientist says yes. A 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are about to see how quickly I can turn things around. In a moment, I will do what years of effort couldn't. In a moment, I will restore what you thought was gone forever. In a moment, I will heal what's been broken for too long. That's how I work. I'm not limited by process. I move in power, and I'm moving now. I know it's been a long road, but the wait was not wasted. The delay was not denial. It was divine. Because now, You are stronger. You are clearer. You are ready in ways you couldn't have been before. And this blessing, this 9.91 billion kind of breakthrough, is not just money. It's a sign that I am who I say I am, a sign that my hand is on your life, a sign that I still work miracles. Many let fear or impatience lead them. But you, my chosen one, you're still holding on, still listening, still hungry for what I have spoken. And because you've stayed, because you've believed, now you will see the fulfillment with your own eyes. The release is already happening. While you've been waiting, I've been working. While you've been praying, I've been preparing. I have not forgotten what I promised you. I have not overlooked what you've suffered. I have not delayed just to test you. I have delayed to protect what I'm building in you, because the blessing I am sending is not temporary. It's not shallow. It's deep, lasting, and eternal. You won't just touch it and lose it. You will walk in it and carry it with stability. You don't see it all yet, but the shift has already begun. Things are being moved out of your way. Conversations are happening without you in the room. Papers are being signed. People are being stirred. I am aligning everything. Because when I said 9.91 billion, I meant it. And not just in money, but in the weight of blessing, favor, influence, ideas, and healing that I'm about to pour over your life. What's coming to you will overflow in every direction. You've been through seasons where everything seemed tight finances, tight emotions, tight opportunities. But I am the God who multiplies. I am the God who stretches small things into great things, and I'm about to take what felt like not enough and make it more than you could imagine. No longer will you live in fear of running out. You are stepping into the place of running over. I need you to hear me on this. Your obedience is what positioned you, not your connections, not your qualifications, not your perfection. You simply said yes to me when others didn't. You kept showing up. You kept your heart soft when it would have been easier to harden it. You forgave. You let go. You served. You gave, even when it cost you. And now, I'm honoring that. Comment 555 if you're ready to walk into the reward of obedience. You may not have understood every instruction I gave, but you followed anyway. And that's what I'm rewarding. I bless faithfulness. I honor the ones who stand firm when everything shakes around them. I lift up the ones who trust me, even when nothing around them makes sense. You are that one. Don't let the size of this blessing intimidate you. I wouldn't be sending it if you weren't ready to carry it. I've already strengthened your spirit. I've already expanded your capacity. I've already prepared your heart. You are not stepping into something foreign. You are stepping into something you were created for. You were made for more than survival. You were made for dominion, for influence, for glory, for impact. This wealth is not just about money, it's about movement. I am positioning you to be a force in the kingdom. What I place in your hands will not just change your life, it will change lives around you. I'm putting you in a position to fund what matters, to build what lasts, to be the answer to prayers you don't even know are being prayed. I'm making you into a fountain, not just a container. And listen, you don't have to fear the responsibility. I will give you the wisdom to steward what's coming. You won't be overwhelmed. You won't be confused. I will guide your every step. I will send people to help you. I will provide counsel and protection. I will set boundaries around you so that nothing robs what I've given. You won't fall into pride. You won't fall into distraction, because you've chosen to keep me first. That's what makes you different. You don't chase the blessing, you chase me, and because of that, the blessing chases you. My word says, seek first the kingdom of God, and all these things shall be added unto you. You've done that. You've placed me first. You've returned to me in your highs and in your lows, and now all these things are being added, one after another, wave after wave. There will be days coming when you'll sit in quiet awe. You'll look at what I've done, and tears will fall from your eyes, not because you're sad, but because you'll finally realize why it all had to happen the way it did. You'll see why I closed certain doors. You'll understand why I allowed certain people to leave. You'll be grateful I didn't answer your old prayers the way you asked, because what I'm giving you now will be so much better. Comment 1212 now if you're ready for better. Not familiar, not comfortable better. The kind of better that heals what hurt you. The kind of better that rewrites your story. The kind of better that shows everyone who doubted you that I was writing something beautiful all along. You don't have to explain yourself anymore. Your life is about to speak loud enough. And hear this: no weapon formed against you will prosper. Yes, the enemy tried. He sent attacks, he sent confusion, he sent people to discourage you. But it didn't work. You're still standing. You're still here. And that's why I'm blessing you. Not because life didn't come against you, but because you didn't give up when it did. You kept standing. And I bless the ones who endure. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed. A 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words, and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The next days and weeks will carry unusual activity. Don't be alarmed. You may see sudden shifts. People may start reaching out unexpectedly. Opportunities may appear that you didn't even ask for. That's me. That's my favor. That's my hand guiding everything. Be alert, be ready, but don't be afraid. Nothing will catch me off guard. I've already gone ahead of you. Everything you need is coming. Not just what you've prayed for, but what you didn't even know to ask for. I'm filling the hidden places. I'm healing the silent wounds. I'm answering the questions you never said out loud. That's how deep my love runs for you. I don't just fix what's visible, I restore what's buried. Stay close, stay expectant, stay humble, because the glory that's coming is real. The kind of glory that shifts entire households. The kind of breakthrough that shakes foundations. The kind of overflow that pours through generations. This is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of the greatest chapter yet. And you, my child, are ready for it. You've wondered why the process has taken so long. You've asked me, why the waiting? Why the pain? Why didn't it happen sooner? But I want you to see it now. What looked like delay was actually design. What felt like silence was strategy. I was working things out that you didn't even know needed fixing. I was keeping you from stepping into blessings that your heart wasn't ready to hold yet. Because I don't just want to bless you, I want you to be able to keep the blessing without it breaking you. There are people around you who gave up when the breakthrough didn't come fast. They lost hope. They stopped listening. But you, my child, you kept believing. You kept checking in. You kept looking for me. You even kept reading every word I led you to. And that faith, that persistence, that hunger, it's why the release is happening now. Heaven is moving. Angels are being dispatched. Everything I promised is coming into alignment.